Now, back to more of Behind the Scenes at the Hanover Theatre. And your host, Lisa Condon.
Thank you all for listening. It's my pleasure to bring you Adrian Finlay from Music Worcester. And they are bringing the Ted's going to fix that. They are bringing Russian National Ballet to perform Giselle. So welcome to the program, Adrian.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. Now, I can't think of a better way to spend Friday, March 13th, that evening, but at the Hanover Theatre and Conservatory watching one of the most beautiful ballets of all time, Giselle.
I agree. And honestly, for those listeners who might not know, we can give them a spoiler.
Please.
The story of Giselle absolutely fits with the Friday the 13th.
Oh, right. Go.
It is a bit of a story of unrequited love and revenge from beyond the grave. So, absolutely appropriate.
Right? And it's interesting, isn't it, that these beautiful classical ballets that you feel are just so dreamy often have a very dark side to them. Do you happen to know about the history of that, or am I going off on a tangent here?
No, absolutely not. They all do, and even the original ballets, we're so used to the Disney versions when we have in Sleeping Beauty, which we have every few years, or Cinderella, and all of them have a bit of a darker source of origin in some of these, were the folk tales, the Brothers Grimm, etc. And so I would just suggest for any listeners who might be thinking about coming to the Russian National Ballet on March 13th at the Hanover, maybe come with fresh eyes. It'll be a new experience.
Oh, absolutely. It's amazing to me that this ballet was first seen in Moscow in 1843. It was created just 2 years before that in Paris.
Yeah.
That is a long time for a classical piece of ballet to be in existence, but it is in existence because it's a beautiful quality piece.
Yeah, and it's such a tour de force for the principal dancer, obviously the title character, but you just have these movements and scenes and acts that just provide such opportunity for amazing and, quite frankly, gorgeous choreography. All the spirits when she comes back from the grave to point out her lover who left her. It's thrilling. It's so scenic and, again, so appropriate to the Hanover Theatre. There's nowhere else in town, in central Massachusetts, we could possibly be doing this.
That's what I love to hear. So tell us a little bit more about the Russian National Ballet, because I think that our audience is interested, and they hear that word Russian, and they think, oh, it must be great. But they are great. And so tell us a little bit about why you choose to work with the Russian National Ballet versus and how many other ballet companies are there out there that could perform this ballet? Probably thousands.
Well,
but not well.
It's certainly in repertoire across the globe, but those who tour it, the companies are rather few. We have a great history with this company, and for listeners who might not know Music Worcester's own history, it's interesting also you bring up the dates, Lisa, of the premieres over in Europe, because the Giselle as a classical ballet, it's not that much older than Music Worcester. We've been around here since 1858, which is amazing also to think about. And fast forward to 12 years ago, we were so happy to see the Hanover Theatre come back, or indeed the Hanover Theatre be born from the campus that it was. And we have been presenting this company every other year since the very beginning, and since last year, every year. We used to alternate with the Moscow Festival of Ballet, and now it is just the Russian National Ballet. The founder of the company actually comes from the Bolshoi pedigree. Her name is Elena Radchenko, and bio easily available online, whether at musicworcester.org or thehanovertheatre.org, I know. But she started this company in 1994, and they've just been going global ever since.
It's amazing. I love that ballet in general, I feel like it's definitely had a resurgence, and the audience is definitely building. And I actually think that mass media has really helped to bring ballet into a more mainstream art form again. However, there is nothing that will ever replace sitting in a theater and being part of that live experience.
Oh, I completely agree. And even our own recent seasons, as you, of course, well know, we really have an eye to bringing more dance. We can't do it every season, but we were so thrilled to bring the Dance Theater of Harlem to the Hanover this past fall. And we even had the Pam Tanowitz Dance Company last season, and so it's something very much on our minds. And again, it's the perfect venue for it. But I completely agree. Whether it's Natalie Portman and Black Swan that might have provided that little bit of intrigue, whether it's something else entirely, whether it's just the gorgeous music, so much so that we know and love. Perhaps the other Tchaikovsky scores are a bit more well known to us all. Sleeping Beauty, Swan Lake. But it's just, it really makes for a full package evening, the spectacle and everything that goes with it.
It absolutely does. And there are still some tickets available at the Hanover Theater, spelled with an RE.org. And I also have to plug the fact that this is a very reasonably priced production for the quality of entertainment that you're going to receive. Tickets start at just $29, and the highest price ticket is only $59. When you compare that to other markets, you know that is an unbelievable bargain. So tickets are still available at thehanovertheater.org. Anything else you wanted to add, Adrian?
If anyone is listening who might have a child in a dance program at one of these dance schools in Worcester or around central Massachusetts, I know group sales are also a real item and have real potential for this. So the more the merrier, and we hope to see everyone on March 13th.
Absolutely. And a group, incidentally, is only 10 people or more. That's 5 couples or just a few families. So that's a great point, Adrian. Adrian, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. That was great.
Have a great day. Everybody else, stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick break here on Behind the Scenes with the Hanover Theater on WCRN AM 830.